Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad to see you. Anybody ever been to the Haunted Mansion at Disney World? These walls, I think, are going to continue to move in. Actually, the walls are fixed now where they are, but it reminds me of that. I hope you've had a good meeting so far. We've rejiggered the format of the spring meeting, as you know, and we've refocused it on our full members and our product council members. And as part of that, what I'd like to do is just take a couple of minutes here before we start with the closing general session and bring you up to date a little bit on the state of things at ULI. I like to think of our full members as our shareholders, so it's appropriate that I deliver some kind of periodic report, and the spring meeting is when that makes sense. We're coming up on the end of our fiscal year at June 30, and so that's within our sights, and I'm pleased to report that we're enjoying very, very solid, well-balanced performance really across the board. We're going to meet or exceed our year-end budget targets. We're going to sock away the surplus into reserves for the future. All of our major business lines, membership, meeting attendance, sponsorship, are quite healthy. Our non-U.S. regions in Europe and Asia are more than carrying their costs and contributing to global overhead. Our district council networks are stronger than ever. They're producing fantastic content that is increasingly being integrated and taken up and redistributed out in other parts of our networks. They're well managed financially, and they're becoming increasingly important to what we think of as ULI's value proposition. Now, for the last few years, our core strategy has been clear and consistent, and that is to create adaptive, decentralized, global knowledge networks connected by an integrated system that creates and distributes relevant content to our members. There's a lot packed into that phrase, but here's what we've been doing this year to deliver on that. First, we've continued to implement the initial stages of a comprehensive IT strategy. This is going to bring substantial benefits to those of us who manage the organization, but also to you, to our members. You're going to be able to more easily manage your business relationships with ULI, connect with one another, access ULI's knowledge base, and contribute to it. We've improved the management and service of our major corporate relationships, the sponsors and supporters whose names you see around this meeting that's so vital to delivering our program. We want to make sure that we're meeting their objectives and that their support is durable, and we've redesigned our development program to do that. We've developed new approaches in our content program, particularly in sustainability, in leadership, in our education and professional development, and you'll see more of that coming up in the next year or so. We've continued to invest in knowledge sharing initiatives that capture and leverage great content from all of our member networks. And we've developed, and this is particularly due to, or credit is due in this case to our outgoing chairman, Lynn Thurber. We've developed a much more coherent performance measurement and reporting approach. It allows us to keep our leadership better informed, as well as our members and the public better informed about our objectives, our outcomes, and our impacts. And then finally, again, a new approach to fall and spring meetings, one that we hope is delivering more value and treating your time more efficiently. So those have been our priorities this year. What's our focus coming up? Well, as we wrap up this year's planning and budgeting cycle, we focus squarely on really one element, and that's enhancing the value of ULI membership. What's this mean? Well, first of all, we want to better connect member engagement with our traditional means of recruiting and retaining and servicing our members. So it's not just about getting new members, it's really about getting them engaged, deeply engaged in our programs. We know that the organization is strongest when our members are fully engaged, and we need to develop better ways of connecting new members in particular to specific programs, services, and opportunities for participation and leadership. We want to improve our systems for distributing and marketing our content. We're taking a digital-first approach. We're taking full advantage of mobile technologies and increasing use of social media. We want to use this technology, again, to facilitate your ability to conduct business with ULI. We know that's a big part of the member experience. It needs to be seamless, it needs to be quick and convenient, and it needs to be mobile. And of course, we want to continue to focus on relevant, practical, useful information and content. Two good examples are the Gen Y report released this week. If you haven't gotten a copy, you should. You can download it off the web, or you can get a hard copy from us. It was covered this week in the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post, many other publications. And the Building Healthy Places Toolkit. We published it in traditional book form a couple of months ago. Its digital sibling is going up right now. Again, practical and tactical information you can use every day in your business. So the state of your institute is strong. Our outlook is positive. We're more confident than ever in the currency and the relevance of our mission, the appeal of our products and services, and that's global appeal of our products and services, and the critical importance of putting our members first. So on behalf of the entire ULI staff team, who work in over 50 local and regional offices in 11 different countries, I want to express our appreciation for your joining us here in Houston and your support and engagement with ULI throughout the year. Thank you very much.